Hello, everyone! Welcome to the first episode of the Headline Roast, the show where we take the biggest news stories, put them in a blender, add a shot of sarcasm, and serve up the spiciest takes of the week. We've got wild weather that's basically auditioning for an action movie, government decisions shakier than my Wi-Fi, sports drama juicier than a reality TV show, and even a lunar eclipse because apparently the universe itself is throwing shade at us now. Oh, and here's something to keep your brain cells entertained each episode. We'll drop a headline roast brain teaser for you to chew on. Today's question: what's the longest lasting government shutdown in U.S. history, and how long did it last? Stick around, take your best guess, and we'll reveal the answer in the next episode. Buckle up, grab your popcorn, and let's dive in. 1. Mother Nature's weekend rave. Mother Nature went full party mode, throwing tornadoes across the South and Midwest like she just discovered bottle service. Missouri and Kansas got the worst of it with a dust storm so intense. Even Mad Max would have called in sick. People were literally lost in the dust somewhere. Dorothy is rethinking that whole "there's no place like home" speech to government shutdown, a never-ending cliffhanger. President Trump signed a bill to keep the government running for another 6 months. That's right. We're treating democracy like a streaming subscription. Just keep renewing it and pray the price doesn't go up. Congress celebrated by doing absolutely nothing new, which, let's be honest, is their signature move. 3. Economy, the ultimate guessing game. The Federal Reserve might cut interest rates. The Bank of England is playing it cool. And Japan is considering hiking rates for the first time since samurai swords were a legitimate currency. Economists are basically just flipping coins at this point. The only thing more unpredictable than the global economy? Trying to guess what Elon Musk will tweet next. 4. Pope Francis, stable, but still taking requests. Good news, Pope Francis is in stable condition. Even better news, he doesn't have to deal with people constantly asking, "Can you bless my cat?" for a few days. The Vatican hasn't disclosed what kind of therapy he's undergoing. But if it involves dealing with people, we assume it includes a strong dose of patience. 5. Elon Musk now running government efficiency. That's not a typo. Protesters hit Tesla dealerships after Elon Musk was named head of the Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE. Yes, DOGE. We've officially reached a point where memes are running the country. Somewhere, George Washington is trying to crawl out of his grave just to ask, what in the actual hell is happening? 6. British tennis player makes history in headlines. Jack Draper reached his first ATP Masters final at Indian Wells. The British press is already calling him the new Andy Murray, but less sad. His secret? Running faster than Britain's economic growth rate. Meanwhile, Carlos Alcaraz, the guy he beat, is still wondering what happened, much like anyone who invested in crypto last year. 7. Teofimo Lopez is next fight. Punching his way to pay-per-view. Boxing star Teofimo Lopez is finalizing a deal to fight Subriel Moshes. The good news, it's a highly anticipated match. The bad news, watching it legally will cost more than your monthly rent. Boxing is the only sport where the most painful hit comes from your credit card statement. 8. The moon goes full emo. A total lunar eclipse, also known as the blood moon, graced the skies over Connecticut. People took blurry-eyed phone pics and told everyone it looked way cooler in person. Scientists say the next one won't happen for years, so if you missed it, well, I guess you'll have to settle for watching reruns of it on YouTube like the rest of us. 9. Hudson's Bay, Canada's retail Titanic, Canada's oldest company, Hudson's Bay, is on the verge of collapse. Turns out, people don't want to pay $300 for a blanket that looks like it was stolen from a Pioneer wagon. Analysts blame market changes, but let's be real, Amazon happened. 10. The Weather Service hosted a webinar because that's what you need in an emergency. The National Weather Service in Atlanta held a special webinar about the severe storms. That's right, while tornadoes were ripping through homes, meteorologists were making PowerPoints. Attention, citizens, if your house is flying through the air, please mute yourself before asking a question, and that's your weekend wrap-up. But before we go, remember today's headline roast brain teaser? What's the longest-lasting government shutdown in U.S. history, and how long did it last? Think about it, argue with your friends, Google it, or just forget about it entirely until the next episode, because that's when we'll reveal the answer. Stay safe, stay informed, and remember, if the world is ending, at least we can laugh on the way down. See you next time.